against Kansas. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Arizona State head coach told me pregame he understands that the quarterback of his defense, his safety, could be having an up and down game here today. He's playing against his former team, transferred out, and that never causes great feelings. But he is confident that he is able to lock in and do the job that he was sent here for today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Jayhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Sun Devils offense will get the ball first. And now the junior transfer wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition of the position of receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
The run inside. It's Brown. Got enough for the first. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up. First down, right back to Brown. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the...
He's loose on the right. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll run with Brown. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass-happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Kansas offense will now get its first chance with the football. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously, it's...
Makes the grab in their space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an
these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Edwards. Hard-hitting tackle.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree with Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Rushes on him. Gets away to his left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
To the air, it's Marshall. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. After the incomplete pass... player down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the...
Makes the catch and he's free. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Wants to throw. It's Bowling. He's got him. Breaks into the... Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it, fired, complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's caught. It's McMillan. All day. He has enough to move the chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it in stride inside the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Split backs here. Hold and finds his man on the left. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. A spectacular one-hand grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are... At the 17. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A give to Brown. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Third and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Boley. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown ASU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner is stopped. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Got the quick completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes. When I'm a defense and I got them backed up, is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting a sack, now putting them in a bad situation, backed up, close to their own end zone.
On his way from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. To the air, it's Boley. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Snagged it, and there's running room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything.
Wide open on the right. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Back to throw, it's Boley. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. It's Harris. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's the Cavaliers looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Kansas head coach told me at the half their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Touchdown, Jayhawks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency. But either way, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for them, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
Looking for a man. It's Boley. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Hand off for Brown. There's a crease.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
On third down, here's Brown. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense defense was all over it.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Motion from the wide receiver. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Cox. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking for room. It's Edwards. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Finds a little space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Defense had him backed up. They're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Moves away as he feels pressure. Keeps it and gets the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Edwards. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about in the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense. Every everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. A give to Brown. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Zings it complete to the right. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. It's caught. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Got a little grass. Touchdown, right chunk Jayhawk. That one will give them the lead. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Try to barge their way in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
Snags it, and he's open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Brown again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets...
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Working that left side now. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
How impressive has this guy been throwing the ball today, especially after the game he had last week?
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Trying to run, it's Edwards. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. Looking for space, it's Edwards. Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coach. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
So after the penalty, it's still 3rd and goal, but a wee bit closer. They'll try to run it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Gain of 22. That's a first down for the offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Brown. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Bowling. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's Brown again. There he goes! Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Push down for the tackle. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation.
And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's McMillan. There he goes. Ripping up. Pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Couldn't get the chains moved there, and now this 4th down is so important.
And it's getting so critical now in this 4th quarter. We got to make some plays. This is probably go time. And here's the thing. At least you picked up some yards on 3rd down to make this a little bit more manageable on 4th.
Looking for room at the 40. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give as they work on that clock. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The offense changing the play. One more time, it's Brown. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Boley. Got his man on the right. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.